Hello and welcome to Motivational Moments with Donna. I am Donna Hilfiger. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today I'm super excited because I've got a subject that I love to talk about. I've had people ask me about, to elaborate a little bit more on vision boards. So let's just take it to a whole new level. And I'm talking about vision boards. Some people call them dream boards. I call them vision boards because it creates a vision in our mind. When we look at something, it creates a feeling in our body. And I say this a lot, but I really want us to understand this. When we're looking at something, whether it's a mess in the house, you look at the house and it's such a mess, how does that make you feel? Clean it up, because that right there is your vision board. That's your vision board for your home. But I'm talking about getting specific on a vision board for something that it is that you're trying to attract into your life. And if you're just starting out, just pick one or two things and focus on that, because when we're scattered all over the place, it's really hard for us to really reach our goals and hit our goals and see our dreams come true. Because if we're all over the place, we're not focused in and honing in on what it is we specifically want in life. So decide today, what is it that I want to create in my life, and let me do a vision board around it and have some fun with it. But I'm here to tell you, one of the biggest things that keeps us from hitting our goals from using a vision board is, say we want a new house and we've got this little teeny tiny apartment and we have hardly any income, and we're going, oh, I want this mansion over here. Logically, if we're looking at this mansion on our vision board, are we really going to believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that if I put all my energy and give it all this juice that I'm going to be able to hit this goal? Probably not. Maybe some of you can, never second guess yourself, dream big. But if you're just starting out, start it out where it's big enough to scare you a little bit, but small enough to go, you know what, if I give it everything I've got, I know I can attain this. So what you do when you're doing a vision board is get yourself a bunch of magazines and cut out some, pictures of the things that you want to have in your life and things that'll make you feel good. If you're female and you're into clothing and jewelry, cut out some things like that, and cut out some nice words like beauty and beautiful and I can and awesome and awesome things that you can put on your vision board that when you look over at it, you're going to go, wow, that makes me feel really good. I've got these things all over my house. I've probably got 5 in my office, at least 4 in the bedroom, because that's where I spend a lot of time, in my office at home and in the bedroom. I've got some in the kitchen. I've got them all over the house. And I'm telling you, it's really cool when you start to see these things happen in your life. I always, when I do a new class, I'll have a closed private group on Facebook, and I'll post a bunch of things on Facebook. And I did a vision board with this group I was doing one time. And I ordered these $1 million bills. And I was going to make a vision board with these $1 million bills. And I thought, well, I'll do this right before I do this class, so I can post it on there. And I thought, no, it's a beautiful day. I'm going to go to the beach. I had 1 foot out the door. I had the top down on the convertible. I was going to the beach so that I could be in a really awesome space when I taught the class that day. And I was feeling, no, you got to do this vision board. You got to do this vision board. And I know better that when the universe sends me these feelings, to go with it. How many of us get these hits and these ideas and we don't take action on it? And then a week later, you're like, somebody else has done it. And you're like, wait a minute, that was my thought. We all get these things. So go with it when we're feeling it. So long story short, I said, okay, fine. Closed my garage door, went into my office, made this vision board. I had this canvas thing. I have a bunch of these little canvas things. Michael's has them on sale all the time. And I put all these $1 million bills on it. And I posted it on our closed Facebook page. So then that day I'm telling everybody, go share what you are attracting from your vision boards onto our closed Facebook page. The next day, I get onto Facebook and I see this lady posted this thing. She goes, oh, I work in this small motel, and this couple came in and they had found $1 million bill. Of course, they're not real. Found $1 million bill in the parking lot, and they felt so inspired to come give it to me. Well, it didn't hit me right away, but when the light bulb went off, I'm like, oh my gosh, of course they did. Because when I did this vision board and shared it, I was like, I want to share the wealth. The next morning, my husband wakes up and he goes, I had the weirdest dream last night. I said, what'd you dream? He goes, I dreamt I was getting change for a $100 bill, and they were giving me 20s and 50s and 5s and all this and $1 bills, and they had $1 million bill in there. He said, that was the weirdest dream. I was like, oh my gosh, no wonder you dreamt that, because that's what I put out there. I'm telling you, guys, if you've listened to me long enough, when you put something out there with the juice behind it, Pay attention to what the universe is sending back to you, because my intention only was, I want to share the wealth with people. But that was the universe's way of showing me, hey, this stuff really does work. Even though I know this, it still humbles me every time it shows up in my life. I'm no different than any one of you out there listening to this. Go make yourself a vision board today. Even take it to a whole new level and have a vision board party. If you've got kids, have them make a vision board as what do I want my report card to look like, or what do I want my college grades to look like. I mean, you can take it to any level that you want to, but go share this with your friends, go share it with your family, go share it with people who are like-minded, who think like you, and don't share it with the people who are going to be naysayers, because they're the ones that are keeping you back from getting your goals in the first place. So go have fun with this. Continue to write me, Donna@DonnaHilfiger.com. Find me on social media. I'd love to hear from you because I'd love to answer your questions on air. Have an awesome day.